Sunday, June 18th.
Daily we party, each one day a week on a whimsy.
Sunday, June 19th.
What is your name?
I am Melody. What's your webpage? I don't so much have a webpage, but I do have a DeviantArt account if you want to see some of my art. What have you been up to this past year? Mostly I've been doing school stuff, I've been in plays and I'm trying to get my math grade up. I've also been watching a lot of TV on Netflix. How much longer do you think you're going to be doing what you're doing? Hopefully just one more year. Well, what do you want to be doing? I don't really know what I want to be doing. I'm still figuring that out. What's next in your life? After this whole high school thing gets wrapped up, then I'm probably going to be going to college and continuing to basically do the same thing that I do now. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? What is the best book you read this year? It's either Adverbs by Daniel Handler or 1984 by George Orwell. Describe the perfect day. Probably wake up around 9 o'clock without an alarm clock, and then watch a little bit of TV, go to lunch with some friends, maybe do something fun around town, come home, draw some pictures, read some books, watch a little bit more TV, check Facebook a little bit, then go to bed at maybe 11. That's a good day. Assuming all things come to an end, how will humans go extinct? Whatever it is, it's probably going to be our own fault. How are you feeling about kids these days? Kids today are pretty much like kids in the other day. They do what they want to do, and that is that. Are redheads way better than everyone else? Oh, come on, that's not fair. But yeah. Ambroso tastes better than anything else. What does Ambroso taste like? Probably kind of fruity, a little bit sweet, a little bit tart. Nice blend of flavor. If you were cliché, what cliché would you be? If I were a cliché, probably the early bird catches the worm. I can't even say it with a straight face. What's your least favorite part of any given day? Probably the part where I have to go to bed. Do you enjoy science fiction? Yeah. Cheese or chocolate? See, that's kind of a tricky one. If you were to have in your hands a piece of cheese and a piece of chocolate, clearly I'd take the chocolate. But if we're talking in a broader, I could only have one for the rest of my life, I'd probably go with cheese, because, cheese is so varied, and you put it in so many things and on so many things, and cream cheese, and so cheese. Where would you live if you could live anywhere? Fictional? Hobbiton? Real world? Washington State, maybe? What was your first concert? The Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I think that if you could start a business, and it would be instantly successful, what business would it be? Toy store? Invisibility? Or time travel? Time travel just has a lot of repercussions, so I'm going to go with invisibility. What's wrong with the world? Human nature is a lot of what's wrong with the world, I think. But that's way more than the short amount of time I have to answer this question to go over. I'll see you tomorrow, Becky.